That's a really cool roof. I like that. Looks like we are heading in the right direction. One thing I did find out, and I guess it stands to reason, is if you come here early, you do miss all the crowd. So we've got a 9:30 tour. At the moment, it is very quiet, so that'll do for me. I do believe this is us.
Gentlemen, please go as far as you can. Everybody from the group must be inside to close the door.
Have a seat and prepare for a wine. Are you last one?
Yes.
And today we use the speech hall as a part of ventilation system.
Thank God we're only going a third of the way down. We're going to 100 metres. The maximum depth is 327.
The salt mine is very old. First time the salt rock, I mean the salt deposit, was discovered here, exactly in the kind of board miners marked by crosses, numbers of barrels. One cross, one barrel. And thanks to them, in fact, place where you can taste fruit and check it's salt, maybe it isn't, I don't know. You can lick as much as you can. There is enough salt. And then you tell me you like it or no.
When a Polish prince called Bolesław proposed to Hungarian Princess Kinga, her father, King Bela, that gave Poland centuries-long prosperity. They say that Kinga's engagement ring was found in the first salt lump extracted.
In this salt mine, like in other underground mines, there is a lot of methane gas. Over there, you can see sledge and barrels were pushed or pulled only by the miners. And the first horse began work underground in 16th century. And then horses started helping miners transport salt from the working place, from the face to the bottom of vertical shaft.
Salty. What a place for a wedding, eh?
Condition of upper part of this chamber, and I hope that everything is okay. We are still safe, so we can continue this way. Exploitation of the salt rock here lasted a long time, about 100 years. And when miners left this chamber, carpenters built here.
These wooden structures are seriously impressive, aren't they?
Raft crossing through the channel, but after an accident which happened.
Well, after about 2 hours, that was a fantastic tour. One thing I would say is if you're not completely mobile or do have mobility issues, it's probably not ideal. I'm not sure if there is an alternative version of the tour for that, with that in mind. But for the money that we paid, which I think was 268 zloty, I thought that was great value for money. So we are now going to go and get a coffee before we head back up to the surface. Luckily, we've come 130 metres down, but we don't have to walk 130 metres back up. There is a lift. So we're going to go. It was quite an adventure getting out of that place. I just thought we were going to walk through a door, would be in a lift, and would be up at the surface again, but it was about another 10 to 15 minutes of going through tunnels and all different kinds of little nooks and crannies. And it's not a normal lift either, it is a miner's lift, so you're crammed in there with about 5 or 6 other people, which was nice, sort of. And that is the Wieliczka Salt Mine. Probably one of the most fascinating places that I've personally ever visited. If you're visiting Krakow, it's an absolute must in my opinion. If you enjoyed the video, please feel free to give it a like, and if you're new around here, then I would love to have you subscribe, because there's plenty more travel content on the way. And if you do want to catch that vlog that I've previously mentioned, it is split into 2 parts, so you'll see that on the screen now, here and here. Other than that, that just leaves me to say thank you very much indeed for watching, and I'll catch you all in the next one.